Ah, so good of you to join me again. What's that? Well, I don't suppose I was intending on going anywhere, even if that were an option. Well, tonight I have a long, fun journey through terror, horror, and the idea that all things come to an end, or at least that's what we tell ourselves, but frankly, I'm a bit skeptical myself. So please get cozy now, get comfy. The tea is going, the fire is roaring. I know, even in the summer months it gets so very cold at night. And let me show you the last plan.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm Tammy Grimes. The Greek god of love was called Eros. Eros was the first of the Greek gods, born from the cosmic egg, a physical and elemental force, a divinity of fertility. Now, millenniums later, love is still the prime principle of life. We celebrate and exalt it, as though our very lives depended on it. And in truth, they do. And not only our lives, but the lives of all our descendants forever. Is it a deal?
It's a deal.
You like the idea?
It's all right.
You want the job?
I've got nothing better to do.
You approve of the plans?
Sounds okay.
Oh, really? I wish you could summon up a little enthusiasm.
Lady, I lost my enthusiasm for anything a long time ago. If I ever had any.
Our mystery drama, The Last Plan, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric, who also stars as a woman. I'll be back shortly with Act One. We spoke at the opening of the Greek god Eros. Now we must tell you something of Thanatos. Thanatos, brother of sleep and the night, dweller in the lower world, and the personification of death. What, you may be asking, have these two, Eros and Thanatos, to do with each other? And what place do they have in a simple radio drama? Listen, and we'll try to tell you. I seem to have this cat. He wandered in one day and simply stayed. I can't tell if she's happy here or not. I don't know whether she likes me or hates me. I think to her I'm an adequate housekeeper. Not the best, not the worst, just adequate. She may move on any day now. That's what she seems to be thinking. As soon as she's figured it out. Meanwhile, oh, the phone. Well, it breaks the monotony. Yes? Hello?
Hello? Is that you?
Of course.
Well, this is me. Can I come over?
What?
Listen, it's happened again.
Oh, no, not again.
Yes, and it's worse than ever.
Well, what do you want with me?
I have to talk to somebody. It's getting serious.
Well, what do you think I can do?
Figure out a way to stop it.
And it's been going on for years.
I told you, it's getting worse. It's driving me crazy.
You ask me, you're both crazy.
He's crazy. That's who's crazy. Look, can I even talk to you about it?
I don't like to get involved in something like this.
Oh, that's what everybody says. I don't want to get involved. Well, somebody's got to get involved because things can't go on this way.
Why can't they? You've made out all right so far.
I I told you, it's getting worse. Something awful is going to happen. Please, I need to talk it over. Please.
All right.
Is it okay to come over now?
Yes. Boring. It's boring. Whatever else you may say about the young, they're boring. And these two have been boring me for years. Everything to them is so important. Whereas to me, almost nothing is. Except perhaps that errant cat. When she fixes that long, unwavering gaze on me, what's behind those yellow eyes with the thin black slits down their centers? I wonder, is it approval or contempt? Is it hatred or is it... Oh, no. No, it couldn't be love. Could it? Oh, no, not even affection, and certainly not love. Oh, she's here, with her interminable doubts, fears, and complaints. Come in.
Oh, thank you. Thanks very much.
Give me your coat and go sit down.
I really do appreciate this.
Well, so far, there's nothing to appreciate.
Well, just seeing
Go
you.
sit down.
Oh, I didn't know you had a cat.
I don't. The cat has me.
What's her name?
I haven't given her one. I'm waiting to see what name she's given me. Heaven knows what that'll be.
Oh, you're weird. You know it?
Am I? Yes, I suppose I am. I think I've been weird for a long time. Sit down.
That's probably why I like you.
Because I'm weird? It's a strange reason to like someone.
Oh, I know. But I feel you know things.
Well, I don't. I hardly know anything. For certain, that is.
But that's what I mean.
If that last remark signifies anything, it escapes me.
Oh, me too.
Well, at least I'm glad to see you've recovered somewhat from your recent hysteria over the telephone.
Oh, yes, that.
Perhaps now you can tell me calmly and quietly the reason for it.
He tried to strangle me.
Oh, really? When was this?
At breakfast.
Any special reason?
He thought I put poison in his coffee.
Oh? And did you?
Oh, certainly not. Would I do a thing like that?
I don't know. Would you?
I love him.
Uh-huh.
I think he's the most wonderful man in the world.
Very difficult living with the most wonderful man in the world. Quite a strain.
Well, don't you think he's wonderful?
I hardly ever think about him at all.
You'd better start thinking about him now. Because one of these days, he's going to kill me. If you don't stop him.
Me? Stop him? How can I stop him?
Oh, you'll think of something.
Your confidence is touching.
You don't want me to die, do you?
No, I don't want you to die. Not actively, that is.
Well, then.
But do I want you to live? That's the question, isn't it? Do I actively, positively want you to live? I'll have to think about that.
But I'm young, I'm attractive, successful. I have a whole life ahead of me.
All true. But so many innocent victims have been young and attractive and successful, haven't they? Nevertheless, they died.
Well, don't let it happen to me.
Why don't you leave him?
When I love him?
Oh, I forgot.
Well, where would I go?
Any place. You're rich enough.
And let him take over? He would, you know, the day after I left town. No, he's just waiting for me to do something like that.
Looks like a hopeless situation.
It can't be. You have to think of something. You have to.
Well, I'll try.
Oh, good.
I said I'll try. I can't promise anything.
Oh, if you really try, you'll think of something. I know you will. I have to go now. Just keep on thinking. Keep trying. Remember, I'm counting on you to save my life.
Oh, very touching, but boring. Boring in the extreme. Why do young people think there's a solution for everything? Must be, has to be. Don't they know? No, they don't know. They don't know anything. Because they're young. What's that, a visitor again? Why don't people call first? Ask permission. Oh, well.
Hello. All right to come in?
Why
What do you want?
Well, is it okay to come in? You let her come in. Why not me?
She told you she was here?
Yeah. So is it all right to come in? You let her, so why not me?
Did she tell you why she was here?
She didn't have to tell me. It was the same old thing. I know that. Well, wasn't it? Never mind. I know it was.
She said you tried to choke her to death at breakfast.
It's all in her head. I wouldn't have done it. I just got mad and, well, first thing I knew, but I wouldn't have done it, not actually done it. I love her. I mean, she's the greatest, the best. I mean, she's super. Look, is it all right if I come in for a minute?
Come in for a minute, no more.
Good, thanks very much. Oh, hey, you got a cat. She friendly?
I don't know. I haven't had time to find out. Sit down if you want to.
Hey, she's got funny eyes, hasn't she?
Who has?
The cat. Hey, look, it looks like she's sizing you up.
Sizing me up?
Yeah, you, me, everybody. The whole world, the whole setup.
Are you going to use your minute talking about a cat?
No.
Or the world situation?
No, the situation between her and me. Something's got to be done about it.
That's what she said.
Well, she's right. I mean, something's got to be done. We can't go on this way. It's just impossible. You can see that, can't you?
I'm not sure I can.
Well, you see, she's got this idea that I'm out to get her.
And you're not?
No, of course I'm not.
Go on.
Well, so she's trying to defend herself against me.
And how does she figure on doing that?
By getting me first. Can't you see that?
Maybe I'm stupid. Tell me more.
Well, that's why she started putting this stuff in my coffee.
What sort of stuff?
Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I should try and find out. Then I could find the antidote. Keep it handy.
Sounds reasonable.
Probably one of those things that works slowly, takes a long time. She probably started out with just a little, and then she kept adding more and more until finally I could taste it. Yeah, I waited till I was perfectly sure that was what she was doing, and finally there was no doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt at all. Well, then I saw red. I mean, a man can't just sit there like a lump and let himself be poisoned to death, right?
Yes, right.
Right, so that's when I went for her throat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had to, didn't I?
If you were sure.
I had to let her know I knew.
Knew what?
What she was up to. What's the matter with you? I mean, I just explained the whole thing to you, didn't I? Holy.
No. Calm down. Tell me what you want me to do.
I want you to think of something, some way to stop it, because we can't go on like this.
No, I can see you can't. Has it ever occurred to you that perhaps you're both irrational, even insane?
We're as sane as you are.
Is that saying so much?
Oh, now listen, we've always depended on you. You're so much older.
Gee, thanks.
Well, I mean, you're wiser. You're more educated. You've read a lot. You've been places. You've seen things. You've done things. If anybody can figure this out, you can.
All I can say is I'll try. Now go on home and I'll see what I can come up with.
Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot.
I'll be in touch. It's late. Even the cat is asleep, worn out with watching me. Or perhaps simply bored. Who knows about cats? Not I. It's laughable, really. I can't even understand a common cat. How am I to keep two ridiculous children from mutual murder? Why did I ever say I'd make the attempt? It's not too late to back out. No. Wait, hold on a minute. It's a possibility. Just a possibility. If he'd do it, if he could. Oh, but of course he could. He can do anything. And I know he'd do it for me.
Hello?
I didn't wake you, did I?
No,
If I did, I'm sorry.
you didn't.
I'd like to see you.
What about?
I may have a job for you.
Oh?
You free tomorrow?
What time?
Anytime. I'll be here all day.
I'll be over in the morning.
You won't be sorry you made the trip.
See you then.
The cat's awake. Her yellow eyes are fixed on me with that calculating look. Did she listen to my whole conversation? Did she approve or disapprove? What do I care? She's only a cat. But I care. I care a lot.
Do you begin to sense the enigma that presents itself? How Eros cohabits with Thanatos and the result is conflict? How life exists side by side in the same house with death? In the act to follow, we shall attempt to explore further this dichotomy in the story called The Last Plan. Yet each man kills the thing he loves. By each let this be heard. Some do it with a bitter look, some with a flattering word. The coward does it with a kiss. The brave man with a sword. These despairing lines were composed in 1898 by Oscar Wilde. But let us remember that he wrote them from Reading Jail, where he had been confined under the most humiliating and degrading circumstances.
The cat has been staring at me all morning, and I have been staring back. It's true that humans can eventually make an animal shift its gaze. By an effort of will, I could make this cat look away. But I cannot avoid the feeling that she is simply disgusted by what she sees, or made uncomfortable by what she considers to be atrocious manners on my part. Ah, there he is at last. How like him to make me wait. Well, it's about time.
I said this morning.
It's almost noon.
It's still morning.
Well, if you want to be petty about it.
Merely precise.
Don't sit there. You'll squash the cat.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you got a cat.
She took up residence here one day for no good
Get
reason.
rid of her if you don't like her.
I can't decide. Sit over there. Can I get you something to drink?
I don't drink. You know that.
No, I forgot.
So, what's the proposition? I haven't got all day.
Oh, I hoped you would have.
Don't try that kittenish stuff on me. I don't go for it. What's the proposition? Lay it out for me.
Well, it concerns two young friends of mine. Acquaintances, really. Friendship connotes some sort of equality, don't you think? Some community of interest. Both of which are impossible between them and me because of their youth.
In your age.
Well, my maturity, I'd prefer to call it that.
So what's the project? What have you got in mind? Where do I fit in?
Well, both of them came to see me yesterday, begging for help. It seems they're trying to kill each other.
So?
Yesterday, so he says, she tried to poison him. Put something in his morning coffee. Actually, according to his version of it, she'd been poisoning his coffee for some time. But after a while, he began to taste it, and yesterday he became positive that was what she was trying to do.
So?
So he went for her throat, tried to choke her to death, she says.
I take it he didn't succeed, or she wouldn't have called you?
No, but he frightened her badly, which, according to him, is what he was trying to do. You see, he's convinced she plans to kill him in self-defense, because she believes he means to kill her. So, to protect himself, he has to let her know that if she tries to kill him, he will kill her. Purely a matter of self-defense, so he says.
Sounds like they weren't getting along.
Yes, it does sound that way, doesn't it? On the other hand, each claims to be devoted to the other.
Mm-hmm.
So they both come to me, asking me to devise a way to keep them from this reciprocal assassination. I said I'd think about it and see if I could come up with something.
Well, did you?
I racked my brains, and I couldn't think of a thing. It's not as though I was really interested in them and their foolish problem. They're young, self-absorbed, self-righteous, self-important.
Who are they?
Well, I don't think I should tell you that until you hear the plan I finally devised. After you've heard it, if you consent to it, then I'll give you their names and all pertinent information. You can ask anything you like.
One thing I would like to ask up front. Have they got money?
Money? Heavens, yes. They may not have brains or sensitivity or common sense, but money they have, untold quantities of money.
Enough to afford me?
They could afford 20 of you.
Are they fighting about money?
Well, I'm not sure. That may be it. How to manage it, perhaps. Though why that should be a bone of contention, I'm sure I don't know. They have so much of it.
So what's the big plan you've come up with? And how do I fit into it?
All right, I'll tell you. It'll necessitate your watching them every minute of the day and night.
I can do that.
As soon as either one of them makes an aggressive move, you'll kill them both.
Uh-huh. What am I supposed to take as an aggressive move?
Well, that'll have to be agreed upon in advance.
But who makes the decision? What I'm getting at, who gives me my orders? They've got to come from somewhere, don't they?
Well, I think they should come from me.
I suppose. It's your plan. I'm just the executioner.
Are you trying to be funny?
Me? I was never funny. You know that.
I do know.
So go on about your plan. So far, all you've told me is, if you think one of them means business, you tell me, and I waste for both of them. Is that it?
That's the idea. But that's not what I believe will happen. Actually, that would be most unfortunate. It wasn't my fault that they should actually die.
No? What then?
Well, the heart of the plan is, if both think that a hostile move on either's part would mean the end of both of them, well, that should restrain them, shouldn't it? If he kills her, you kill him. If she kills him, you kill her. Both know this in advance, so where's the problem?
I gotta hand it to you. You got brains.
I thought you'd never know that.
Only thing is, there's two of them, you said. How do I stay on the tail of two people? I take it they're not always side by side.
Well, that doesn't matter. As long as they know you're watching one of them, they don't have to know which one, do they? As long as they know that one false step on the part of either means curtains for both of them.
I guess you're right. Yeah, you must be right.
Probably you won't have to kill anybody at all.
Oh, I don't mind.
No, I never thought you would.
How do I get in touch with you if I think one of them is getting out of line?
No? Come here and tell me, if there's time. Or phone, if there isn't.
Okay. Now about the money. I come high, you know. Very high.
Don't worry, my darling. The price will be higher than any you've ever dreamed of. Oh, you'll excuse me, the phone?
Go ahead.
Think over everything I've said.
Oh, I will.
Hello?
Hello, it's me. Are you alone?
Well, not exactly, no.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I should call back later.
Is it important?
Well, to me it is.
Not another disagreement.
No, not so far, but I'm expecting one. I feel it coming on. Look, I'll call you back.
No, hold on. We can talk for a minute or so. You sound nervous.
Yeah, I am.
You care to tell me why, if you know?
Oh, I know, all right. This time I know for sure. I saw it.
You saw what?
The knife.
The knife? What knife?
Her knife. She went out and bought a knife. She carries it around with her. I saw it. It's got a blade, 6 inches long, and it's sharp, skinny and sharp.
Well, she hasn't tried to use it, has she?
No, but she's getting ready to. She's just waiting for the right moment, and then she'll go for me.
Look, there's someone here right now.
Who is it?
And well, no one you know, and if we're lucky, you won't ever have to know. But we're discussing an idea I had, a way to keep you two from killing each other.
An idea? You said you have an idea?
We're just in the process of working it out.
Well, what is it? What's the idea?
Call me back later, and I'll tell you once it's finalized.
Okay. Now, you'll be sure and be there, won't you?
Oh, I'll be here.
Because I'm getting plenty scared.
Well, try to control yourself and leave everything up to me.
You'll come through for us. I know you will.
I'm trying.
I don't want to die.
Call me back in a few minutes.
Right. Will do.
Well, I suppose you could figure out who that was.
One half of the charming couple.
The boy. It seems the girl has purchased a knife, a skinny one, very sharp with a blade 6 inches long.
Women go for knives. I've noticed that.
Yes, I wonder why.
Search me.
Well, what do you think of my scheme?
It's okay.
Foolproof, wouldn't you say?
As much as anything ever is.
And you'll take care of the physical end of it?
If the money's right.
It will be. So, is it a deal?
It's a deal.
You really like the idea?
It's all right.
You'll take the job?
I got nothing better to do.
You approve of the plan?
Sounds okay.
Oh, really? I wish you could summon up a little enthusiasm.
Lady, I lost my enthusiasm for anything a long time ago. If I ever had any.
Oh, he must be calling back. Well, I'll have good news for him. Hello?
Hi, it's me.
Oh, it's you.
You sound surprised.
Well, I am a little. I was expecting someone else to call.
Who?
Oh, never mind.
Him?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact.
I might have known.
Is it true you went out and bought a knife?
What if I did?
A sharp one with a 6-inch blade?
So what? It's not as though I'm going to use it.
Then what did you buy it for?
To have it, in case.
In case what?
In case he gets any funny ideas.
I see.
Did he tell you I bought a knife?
Well, as a matter of fact, he did on the phone a few minutes ago.
Oh, I might have known he would.
Why shouldn't he?
No reason. Boy, he couldn't wait, could he? Dirty little coward.
Wait for what?
To defend himself against me.
What's he done?
That's what I called up to tell you. He's got a gun.
Oh? Has he?
Carries it around with him all the time, stuck in his belt. One of these days, you mark my words, one of these days.
Look, I've got someone here right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll hang up.
No, that's all right. It's just that my friend and I were working out a little plan that might just solve the whole problem.
Really? You mean it?
Well, with my brains and his muscle. Call me back.
Oh, I will. How soon?
5 minutes to do it.
Okay, bye.
The other half?
Yes. Just as hysterical as he was. She wanted to tell me he's bought a gun. Carries it around with him stuck in his belt.
Sounds like they both mean business.
Oh, but they don't. No, they don't. They don't really. They're just squared off against each other, hostile and suspicious, each waiting for the other to make a move.
You could be right.
If they both know, don't you see? If they both know that a wrong move will mean the end for both of them.
You already told me I got to be on my way.
You really have to go.
I really do.
I thought maybe you and I...
Nope. Not you and I. Not maybe. Not possibly.
Why not? Tell me why not.
Because, lady, you scare me. And I don't scare easy, as you very well know.
I don't mean to.
Must be a talent you have. Something you were born with. So long. See you tomorrow.
Am I always to be left alone like this? Even by a common, ordinary killer like him? He could have stayed for an hour. We could have talked. I'm left with nothing but a cat. A cat who looks at me with contempt. Could it be that behind that icy stare lies a small trace of pity? I'd settle for that. Just a little bit of compassion. I've sunk so low, I'd settle for that. I need it. Even from a cat.
Once in our history, there was a compact organization called Murder Incorporated. At least, so they were named by the media. I'm not sure what its members called themselves. But their sole cold function was to kill, when told and paid to do so. Can it be that the gentleman who has just blessed the lady so precipitously is a resurrection of that specialized group? A one-man murder incorporated? We'll return shortly with the final act. The lady who had devised the last plan in a desperate effort to deliver two young people from the threat and the fear of sudden death is a lonely lady, one given to morbid musings on the ways of power and its uses. Out of her isolation and her melancholy, She has evolved a bizarre solution we have elected to call the last plan.
It was 6 weeks ago that I brought the young people together with the man, and the plan was laid. Was I right? Will it work? The cat is sleeping, her long body stretched out to its full length, one paw flung across her eyes. And the blue hour is coming on, that last gasp of light before the dark, the lingering of the day that whispers of the night. Alone with the indifferent cat, I think back upon what has happened since the meeting between the man and the young couple and the hatching of the plan.
Aren't they supposed to be here by now?
Any minute now.
Why do I have to meet them anyway?
Just this once, I think you should see them face to face. I don't want you to back out and spoil everything.
I'm not going to back out. Not at these prices.
There they are now.
I just hope they're good for the money.
Don't worry, they are. Come in. Come in. Oh, you've got us all excited, this idea you have.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Anybody want coffee, tea, something stronger? Oh, I don't.
No, neither do I.
All right, then let's get down to cases. This gentleman, he's here because he's going to get to know you very well. All your moods, all your movements, even your thoughts, insofar as that's possible. I'm not going to tell you his name because you won't need it. You're better off without it. But he knows yours, and he knows where you live, where you work, where you play, in short, everything. Why? What for?
Yeah, what's the point?
He'll be your bodyguard in a rather unique way. That is, he won't protect you day to day, minute to minute from attack. No, his function is to watch for any seriously threatening gesture from either one of you toward the other. Before the threatening one can go into action, he will kill you both.
Both?
Kill us both? Yes, that's right.
Well, what do you say? How about it?
I don't know what to say. It's such a crazy idea.
It's not so crazy.
Well, I think it is. Both of us wind up dead? That wasn't what I had in mind.
It's not what I have in mind either. I'm not wild about killing off people who haven't done anything. The point of this setup is to keep you both from doing something.
That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but...
Oh, that's exactly what we wanted.
Yeah, but I wouldn't kill her.
Then why did you buy a gun?
So you wouldn't kill me.
I'd never kill you.
Then why'd you buy a knife?
Hold it one cotton picking minute. You know, I don't know as I want to bother with either of you.
Why not?
Why don't you?
I don't know if you're worth it. If it wasn't for the money.
But how much?
Ask her.
How much?
Half of everything you've got.
Half?
Half of everything?
I don't work cheap.
I don't know. Half of
It's
everything.
your lives we're talking about, not mine.
Our lives?
Both of them. But if you want to take chances, go ahead. Be my guest.
Well, do you? I don't.
Neither do I.
Okay, then. We start today.
So it was settled. That was 6 weeks ago. And here I sit wondering if I was as clever as I thought. If anyone is so clever. What was it Nietzsche said? If you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. Well, that's the way I feel now. I stare into the unknown, and the unknown stares back. Still, when he reported to me 2 weeks later, he was almost flippant.
It's a piece of cake.
You mean that?
They're on their best behavior. I got them scared silly.
You have?
We have. Between you and me and the plan, they don't dare step an inch out of line. Either one of them. It's a shame to take the money.
You've already taken it.
And I mean to keep it. Now listen, I work hard for it. Every so often I remind them I'm around. I stroll across their lawn. I look in the window. Run into one or both of them out shopping. I tip my hat. I give them a look. Don't worry. They know I'm around. And that if they take one false step, it's the end. I have to hand it to you. I really do. It's a great plan. I couldn't have dreamed it up in a million years.
No, you couldn't have.
It's not that I'm stupid.
Yes, it is. That's just what it is. You're stupid.
Just a minute there.
But efficient. Big and beautiful and superbly efficient. That's what I love about you. With my brains and your efficiency, we could go far. Don't you think?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Offhand, I don't think it would work.
Well, think about it.
What good would it do for me to think about it if I'm stupid?
Not that stupid.
Look, I better be going.
No, stay, please.
Gotta get back on the job. They're quiet now, but who knows when one of them might flare up.
All seemed to be going so well. Everything progressing according to plan. Both of them were so frightened for their own safety, their own lives. They were keeping a tight hold on their own passions. I had been right. The only solution was to keep them afraid to destroy lest they be destroyed. That fear, that dread, that horror was keeping him in line. And then a few weeks after his visit, the phone rang. Yes? Hello?
Everything's changed.
What? What do you mean?
Things are heating up.
What are you telling me?
The whole plan is deteriorating. It's bad.
Will you stop talking like that and tell me what's making you nervous all of a sudden?
I'm not nervous. I'm never nervous.
Well, you sound nervous.
I've got a nerve in my body. That's why you hired me, isn't it?
Why are you talking like this? What's going on?
He went to an electrical supply house today. I saw him go in. I watched him through the window.
Yes, go on.
He bought some stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Fuse caps, detonators, electrical wire.
You're sure?
I made sure. I went inside.
Did he see you?
No, not at first, but I was right about the stuff he bought. All he needs now is the explosive.
To do what?
Blow her up. A car, probably.
But he hasn't made a move in that direction, has he? So far, this whole thing could be your imagination.
It could be. I thought of that. To be on the safe side, if there is a safe side. I stood near the door where he couldn't help but bump into me on his way out.
And did he?
He sure did. We were face to face, eye to eye. And he didn't flinch, didn't back away. It was as though I didn't scare him one little bit. He was going to go ahead with what he had in mind.
Whatever it was.
Whatever. Oh, another thing. Remember she said he has a gun?
I remember.
Well, now she has one too. I saw it.
That was 2 weeks ago, and I haven't heard from him since. I've been sitting here with my unresponsive cat, letting time sift through my fingers. She's staring at me now. Her yellow eyes never seem to blink. Is she trying to read her future in my face, or am I trying to read mine in hers? Perhaps I should call her Cassandra. After Cassandra, daughter of King Priam of Troy, to whom the god Apollo gave the gift of prophecy. And then when he grew angry with her, decreed that though she could foretell the future, she should never be believed. What is the future, Cassandra? Will it be good, or will it be evil? Tell me. What will it be?
Let me in. Let me in. Open this door.
All right. I'm coming. Just a minute.
Hurry up. Let me in.
All right, for heaven's sake.
I thought you'd never open
Come
this door.
in, come in. Whatever's the matter with you?
Look here.
What have you got there?
Take a look.
It's a gun.
It's hers.
She told me on the phone she'd bought a gun. I wasn't too surprised. She had a knife, he had a gun. She wanted to even things up. That doesn't surprise me.
No. Who does this? There's 8 guns there. All of them loaded. Some of them his, some of them hers. They're all over the house. In the bedroom, the living room, even the kitchen. And, of course, a neat little revolver in the glove compartment of both their cars.
Went through their house?
What else was there to do? They were driving me crazy. They were starting to act as though I didn't exist. They ignored me. They treated me as though I was in their way. A nuisance. Something tiresome they ought to get rid of.
Certainly they know they can't get rid of you. You're there for good.
How could I be sure?
Sure of what?
That they couldn't get rid of me if they got together.
But they wouldn't. They couldn't. You're what keeps them from killing each other.
But they were getting to a point where they didn't care. Don't you understand that? They simply didn't care. They didn't care about anything except killing each other.
In self-defense.
That's what they said. That's what they said. I started to get crazy. I couldn't make any sense out of it. Were they buying guns and knives and fuses and dynamite to defend themselves with, or were they buying them to kill? I got where I couldn't tell one from the other. They were mixed up together, and I couldn't sort it out. That's why I killed them.
You what?
I killed them. They were driving me mad. And I killed them.
I never told you to do that.
I don't have to take orders from you.
But this means it's all been for nothing.
It would have turned out this way anyhow, sooner or later.
You don't know that. If you just kept on doing what you were hired to do,
I couldn't.
not taking it on yourself to make a judgment you're not equipped to make, you've ruined it all. You've spoiled my perfect plan.
But that's gone down. You don't know how to use it.
Oh, yes, I do. I had to do it. There was nothing else I could do. You understand, I had no control over him, so I killed him. I had to. Didn't I, Cassandra? I did the right thing, didn't I? If you know the future, tell me I did the right thing. Tell me you agree. Tell me you approve. Tell me all will be well. Tell me you're not angry. Tell me you like me. Tell me you love me. Tell me. No! Oh, no!
Are you suggesting that the inscrutable cat actually killed the lady? That the future contains nothing but death and destruction? You could be right. Of course, you know that what we have just presented is in the nature of a fable, a parable, an allegory, perhaps even a morality tale. It was meant to reflect a part of the ultimate peril under which we all live, all of us, down to the last, the very last, man, woman, and child. I'll be back shortly. So we have returned to the concepts of Eros and Thanatos, which will triumph. We are faced with the stern injunction, love or perish, and the unbelievable possibility that man, in his infirmity and his helplessness, may embrace Thanatos rather than Eros, may choose to perish rather than love. Our cast included Elspeth Eric, Paul Hecht, Bernard Grant, and Maya Dillon. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now a preview of our next tale.
What's this on top? A red brocade coat? My hands are all covered with blood. If I wipe them on this red coat, nothing will show. I'm going out of my senses. Good. A gold watch. Gold chain. Good. What's this? Bracelets. 1, 2, 3, dozens. These packages must be full of things pawned. Into my coat pocket they go. One into the other.
Oh, my Lord in heaven, sister, who killed you?
Someone has come in. To take the back to them also.
Well, I hope that gave you something to think about. You know, we all need just a little bit of an escape from, I don't know what exactly, but you know it's there, don't you? as well as I. Well, adjust yourself into a more calm posture, because now we're going to take it easy with a story about, well, something hard to talk about for just about anyone, I suppose. Oh, what's that? Oh, no. It's just one simple sentence. I died last night.
The Mutual Broadcasting System presents The Mysterious Traveler, written, produced, and directed by Robert A. Arthur and David Cogan, and starring tonight two of radio's foremost personalities, Eric Dressler and Brett Morrison, in I Died Last Night.
This is The Mysterious Traveler, inviting you to join me on another journey into the realm of the strange and the terrifying. I hope you will enjoy the trip, that it will thrill you a little and chill you a little. So settle back, get a good grip on your nerves, and be comfortable, if you can. For tonight, our journey is one such as no living man ever took before. We're going to accompany a gentleman named Gregory Raymond across the very threshold of existence into another world. It's a story I call I Died Last Night. My friend, Mr. Gregory Raymond, who's going to tell you of his strange experience, is a man of middle age with bushy gray hair and the nervous intensity of one who's concentrated his whole life upon a single absorbing interest. As he proceeds with his tale, please overlook the inconsequential fact that he's dead. My name is Gregory Raymond, and it is perfectly true that all my life I was concentrated upon a single interest, the study of death and what comes after it. Even from boyhood, that one interest absorbed me. I made 1,000 efforts to penetrate the baffling veil that separates life from death, to effect communication with those on the other side of the dark curtain. And in this effort, I had no success until I met that man of great wisdom from the East, the Yogi Krishna. Then I knew I had found the teacher I needed. I studied daily for months with Krishna and his other pupils. I devoted my entire fortune to the project. And we were just on the brink of success when one evening the yogi kept me with him after the others had left.
My friend Gregory, it is necessary that you and I should talk.
Of course, Yogi. You seem troubled.
I am, Gregory. We have come close to success in our studies here, have we not?
Closer than I ever dared hope we would.
If now we could only tear away the last veil of ignorance that separates us from the truth. If we could only see through to the other side of the wall of death. Patience, my friend. Death is a subject that has engrossed man's mind for 1,000,000 years. We cannot expect to solve its dark mysteries in a few months.
No, of course not, but I've spent a lifetime trying, and I suppose I'm a little impatient.
I, too, have spent a lifetime just preparing to make the study. And now that success is in sight, it grieves me to say that we must discontinue our studies.
Discontinue them? Just when we were getting somewhere? Well, no, we can't.
We have no choice.
But why? Why must we stop now when we're so close?
For the simplest reason in the world. We lack the money to continue.
Oh, money? Is that the trouble?
We need trained assistants, scientific instruments, many things to aid us. All this requires money, and we do not have it.
Well, how much?
Many thousands. $100,000, perhaps.
100,000. It's a lot. But we'll get it. We have to.
Alas, my friend, I do not know where.
Listen,
My brother, John, is a rich man. He's head of the Raymond Foundation, which makes grants for all kinds of important studies.
Yes, I have heard so.
I'll ask him for the money. For a cause like this, he'll give it to us. I know it.
It would mean everything to us. But suppose he refuses?
He won't refuse. And if he does, I'll get the money from him somehow. I swear it. The next day, I hurried to Hollywood, where John had his home on top of the cliff that looks out over the beach and the ocean beyond. When I reached the house, old Charles, the gardener, told me that John had gone for a walk to his favorite spot, a high point on the cliff that looked far out across the ocean. I hurried there and found him alone, smoking and watching the sunset. Swiftly, I told him why I'd come. And to my amazement, he refused my request.
Gregory, my answer is emphatically no. I will not put up money for any such crackpot scheme.
But, John, you're head of the Raymond Foundation. Father left it millions to carry on research in every field of human welfare.
And you consider this wild notion of yours a field of human welfare?
Well, of course it is. Don't you understand? We're on the very verge of solving the greatest mystery of all, the mystery of death, and what follows it.
Indeed, Gregory.
But it's true. We only need a little more time and money.
Time and money.
And when we've succeeded, when we've definitely established communication with those who have left this sphere of existence, think what that will mean to the world.
Just what will it mean to the world?
Why, it'll mean everything. Think of the comfort it'll give mankind, the peace of mind, the tranquility of soul that will result when we know what is to come, what our future life is to be like. Can't you see that?
No, I'm afraid I can't. Old-fashioned faith is good enough for me. Furthermore, there can never be such communication as you're dreaming of. It's impossible.
But it isn't. The Yogi Krishna has already achieved it.
Your yogi, my dear Gregory, is a fake. I've had him looked up. He's nothing but a trickster and a charlatan, running a nice little racket to get money out of deluded fools like you.
That's not true.
I tell you it is. While I live, the Raymond Foundation will never furnish a cent for this fantastic scheme.
No, John, you can't refuse me. You can't.
I do, Gregory. That's final.
I see. I'm sorry you said that, John.
What do you mean?
I see that there's only one thing that I can do.
What the devil are you getting at?
This project must not be allowed to fail. It means so much that the life of one man is a small price to pay for that success.
What nonsense are you talking?
When you're dead, I shall become the head of the Raymond Foundation.
Gregory, get away from me. Take your hands off me.
No, John, you wouldn't listen to reason, so I have no alternative.
Gregory, let go of me. You're pushing me through the cliff, Gregory.
Believe me, John, I don't want to do this, but our studies cannot be allowed to fail.
Gregory, come to your senses. You're out of your mind.
You'll see, John, in just a moment. You'll know that I'm right. No! Far below me, John lay still. I felt a vast pity for him, but I had done the only thing possible. And I was sure that John, wherever he might be then, agreed with me. I returned to the house, broke the sad news that John had had an unfortunate accident, and wired for John's son and daughter, Jack and Susan, who were at college, to fly home at once. The next evening, Jack and Susan arrived, pale and upset. I took them into the library to explain the whole sad occurrence to them.
Uncle Gregory, you say that Father had a dizzy spell and fell over the cliff before you could catch him.
Yes, Jack. It happened so fast I could do nothing.
But Father never got dizzy. His health was perfect.
He was smoking a cigar, Susan. He complained that he felt a little unwell, and a moment later he staggered and was gone. I feel terribly about this, believe me.
You don't look very upset, Uncle Gregory.
Oh, but I am, Jack. But I know that wherever your father is now, he's happier by far than any of us.
Are you sure that's the reason you're so cheerful, Uncle Gregory?
Well, what do you mean by that?
She means the gardener tells a very different story.
The gardener? What's the gardener got to do with it?
He saw you and Father talking at the top of the cliff. He says you were arguing.
Arguing? Well, that's nonsense. I was just explaining to John my scheme for scientifically attacking the problem of communication with the next world.
Uncle Gregory, The gardener says he doesn't think Father fell.
Then what does he think?
He thinks he saw you push Father off the cliff.
That is utter nonsense. He saw me try to grab John as he was falling, that's all.
I wish I could believe that. But I can't.
Jack, you must. Uncle Gregory couldn't have pushed Father. It just isn't possible.
Of course not, Susan, and I'm glad that you at least realize
I'm
that.
not so sure. He seems awfully pleased about being head of the Raymond Foundation now.
Now listen to me, both of you. The coroner says that your father died accidentally, and that ends matters.
Not for me, it doesn't.
And just what do you think you're going to do, Jack?
I don't know yet. But I'm going to Dad's lawyers and have you declared incompetent to handle the Raymond Foundation.
I warn you, I'll brook no interference. I am head of the foundation, and from now on it will be run as I say.
Not if I can help it.
And the first thing I'm going to do is pour all the resources of the foundation into an institute for the study of death.
Uncle Gregory, you can't mean that. The foundation scientists are on the verge of a cure for cancer, for tuberculosis. You can't stop their work now.
I can and I will.
No, I'm certain you killed Dad. You killed him to get control of the foundation for your crazy schemes.
You get out. Get out. Both of you. Get out.
Jack, catch him.
He swung at me. He lost his balance. I couldn't catch him.
He's lying so still. He hit his head on the fireplace as he fell. It's bleeding. Jack, is he all right?
Just a minute and I'll see.
Jack bent over me. I had lost my temper and in trying to hit him had fallen. And now I lay on the floor, a great pain throbbing in my head and a strange darkness creeping up all around me. As Jack and Susan leaned over me, the darkness closed in and I felt myself drifting away into an unknown land. And just before the darkness became complete, I could hear their words.
Jack, how is he? He doesn't seem to be breathing. Is he dead?
Yes, Susan. All his life, Uncle Gregory has been trying to learn what happens when you die. Well, now, at last, he's going to find out.
How long I lay in vast dark nothingness, I do not know. But at long last, consciousness began to return to me. First, I realized that the sweet, cloying scent of flowers was heavy in my nostrils. Then I opened my eyes. I lay on a couch at one end of a great dim room with windows of stained glass, like a church. And then at the other end of the room, I saw 3 coffins. One of the coffins was banked with flowers, and candles burned at either end of it. Dazed and bewildered, I got to my feet and walked slowly toward them. I reached the side of the one covered with flowers and stared through the small glass plate at the man inside. And then I knew. The body in the coffin was mine.
Oh, you mustn't be so upset, mister. Most of us feel pretty startled at first.
Yes. Joshua and I were upset just as you are, but it will pass soon.
I whirled about and saw 2 dim figures coming toward me from the shadows. They were smiling, and I knew that they were trying to be helpful. Who are you?
I'm Joshua Brown. This is my wife, Nellie. Our bodies are in the other 2 coffins.
Your bodies? I don't understand.
Of course, you're still confused. That's only natural.
Look through the glass in this coffin. That's my body. There, you see?
Yes, it looks just like you.
Yes, of course it is me. The earthly me.
Well, then we're really dead, all 3 of us?
Of course. You died last night. You slipped and fell and hit your head.
Yes, I remember now.
It's taken you until now to become aware of things, to get over the shock.
But where am I?
Oh, this is the mortuary chapel of the cemetery. They'll be coming for you soon to prepare to bury you.
To bury me? No.
Oh, you mustn't be upset. Just to bury the mortal you, the empty shell you've left behind.
Yes, Nellie and I were killed 2 nights ago in an auto accident, but we won't be buried until tomorrow, when our son gets here.
But I never dreamed that it would be like this. Why, I can still see and hear. I still breathe. My heart still beats.
Not really. You're used to those things, so they let you think there hasn't been much change until you get over your first shock. They're very thoughtful.
They? Who do you mean?
The ones in charge. Oh, you'll know more about them soon. Mr. Benedict will be coming for us, and I expect he'll take you along, too.
Who's Mr. Benedict?
He's our guide. He stopped last night to tell us not to worry and to wait for him. He'll take us on to the next place.
Oh, shh. Someone's coming. We must step back here out of the way.
We stepped back a few paces as a door opened. 4 men entered, pushing a carriage on rubber-tired wheels. Behind them came Jack and Susan, dressed in mourning. They advanced toward the coffin that held my mortal body.
All right, men, take it easy now. That's it. All lift together.
They lifted and placed the coffin on the wheeled carriage that they'd brought. And a sudden panic struck me, a sudden fear that made me cry out, "Jack! Susan! No, you mustn't. You can't bury me. I'm not dead. I can't be."
Oh, please, you mustn't give way. It's perfectly natural, really it is.
No, let go of me. I've got to make them understand that I'm not really dead. Let go of me. Jack! Susan!
Please, you mustn't distress yourself. You see, they can't hear you.
It was true. None of them so much as turned. The 4 men wheeled my coffin out. Jack and Susan followed, and the door closed. I was alone again with the Browns. They didn't hear me. They didn't pay any attention to me.
It was impossible for them to hear you. We cannot communicate with the living, nor they with us.
But it must be possible.
I'm sorry, but really it isn't. Mr. Benedict said so.
But all my life I've worked to establish such communication, and now I have so much to tell the world. The people that I've worked with, Yogi Krishna, I must tell them all this. I must reach them somehow.
But if it is possible, Mr. Benedict will tell you, I'm sure. No, please. The only thing we can do is be quiet and wait for him.
Stunned, I sank into a chair. There was no doubt about it. I had died last night, and this was what came after. But I knew the Browns were wrong. There was some way to reach the ones that I'd left behind. I knew. The yogi had proved it to me. And so I waited for Mr. Benedict. I don't know how long it was, but suddenly a strange musical note sang in my ears. I looked up. A shaft of white light shone directly down into the center of the room, and in it stood a tall figure hidden in a flowing robe. The light winked out, and the figure strode toward us.
Are you ready, Mr. and Mrs. Brown?
Yes, Mr. Benedict. Oh, Mr. Raymond, this is Mr. Benedict. He's come for us now.
Yes, it is time. We must go.
But I can't go yet. I've got to tell people, the people that I've worked with. We've worked so hard to find out the truth, and now...
It may not be. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Brown, it is time.
Sure, Mr. Benedict, we're ready. But Mr. Raymond is coming with us, isn't he?
He is not coming.
Not coming? But why, Mr. Benedict?
He is doomed to remain here on Earth for all eternity.
What do you mean? What are you saying?
This is your punishment. To remain forever a spirit that moves unseen and unheard among men.
But why is he being punished, Mr. Benedict?
He knows. That is sufficient. Now come, we must go.
No, wait. You've got to take me with you. But they didn't wait. They took a step, 2 steps, and were gone. Where they'd vanished, heavy curtains rustled against the wall. I rushed over to them and flung them back. There was no wall. I could see straight out into a peaceful cemetery, and across the green grass, Mr. Benedict and the Browns were walking away. I hurried after them, and something stopped me.
An invisible barrier across my path, cold, unyielding, like glass. I beat against the invisible barrier with my hands. I cried out, and no one heard, no one noticed. And at last, exhausted, I ceased. Jack and Susan were slowly walking toward me. They came down a little path and stopped not 5 feet from me, yet they did not see me. And they were talking about me.
Well, it's all over, Susan. Uncle Greg and Father are both gone. We've got to face the fact.
I know, Jack, but do you think Uncle really did kill Father? I don't want to believe it.
Well, I guess we'll never know. But if he did, he's been punished for it.
Perhaps this punishment is worse than we can ever guess. Do you suppose that now, wherever he is, he's trying to tell the world what he knows?
Probably, Susan. But if only Gregory hadn't become such a fanatic on the subject, none of this would ever have happened.
They started to move away. And again I cried out to them, Jack, Susan, listen to me. You've got to hear me. You've got to. But they didn't turn. They didn't hear. They couldn't. They were alive. And I was dead. At last, despairing, I turned, and there was Mr. Benedict again, watching me, his deep-set eyes expressionless.
Gregory Raymond, do you believe at last? Are you convinced now that there can be no communication?
No, there must be. Yogi Krishna proved it to me.
He was a trickster, seeking money from you. The most heartless kind of trickster, preying on your hope.
I don't believe it.
You must resign yourself to the truth. We are not unkind. We do not wish you to be tormented unnecessarily. Come with me. I shall show you.
He took me by the hand and led me across the room. The door opened silently before we reached it and shut behind us as we passed through. We went down a corridor and came to a small room where a girl sat at a desk, typing. We entered, and she did not look up.
She is typing the necessary documents concerning your burial tomorrow, Gregory Raymond. Do you wish to speak to her?
Yes, I do. Young lady, listen to me. I'm Gregory Raymond, here standing beside you.
She does not hear you.
You don't have to answer me. Just stop typing. Anything to show that you know that I'm speaking to you.
You see? Now come, we shall try further.
We continued down the hallway, and we came to another room. In this one, a man sat. We paused in the doorway and watched him. He was telephoning.
Hello, obituary editor. This is the Stonefield Chapel calling. Will you run an announcement, please, saying that services for the late Gregory Raymond will be held Thursday at 4 o'clock? That is correct. From the chapel. Well, only the family will be present. Thank you.
You may try to speak to him if you wish.
My friend, can you hear me? Please, just look around.
Hello, evening ledger. The obituary editor, please.
Please, you must hear me. You must. I have to let the world know all that I've learned.
Hello, obituary editor. This is the Stonefield Chapel calling. Will you take down an announcement, please? Oh, all right. Yes, I'll wait.
He cannot hear. But perhaps someone else may. We will try again if you wish.
Oh, yes, I do. Someone, somewhere will be able to hear me. We went on down the corridor, and another door opened before us. We stepped through onto green lawn. Mr. Benedict led me across it through a little gate and into a small cemetery that lay hushed in the shade of great trees. There 2 men were digging. We paused beside them.
Do you know what they're digging, Gregory Raymond?
Yes, a grave.
Your grave. Where your earthly body shall rest while you roam the world unseen, unheard.
Oh, no.
Speak to them. See if they can hear you.
I will. You 2 men, listen to me. I'm Gregory Raymond. Do you hear?
They do not hear.
You've got to listen to me. Just give me some sign that you hear something. Just stop digging for a minute. Anything.
You see? They do not pause. Thus it must be always. Your punishment is to remain here on this earthly plane. A lonely soul without hope.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I couldn't bear that. Take me with you. I don't care what happens to me, but don't leave me here like this.
I'm sorry. It cannot be otherwise.
But what have I done? What am I being punished for?
You know. I do not need to tell you.
You mean because I killed my brother?
That is for you to say, not for me to judge.
I did. I did kill him. I pushed him off the cliff when he refused the money that I asked for.
Are you confessing to his murder, Gregory Raymond?
Yes, I am. I killed him. It was an impulse. I didn't plan to do it. But I'm sorry now. Punish me any way you want, only don't leave me here like this.
Very well, Gregory Raymond. You shall be punished. An earthly punishment according to the laws of men.
What do you mean?
You two, you can stop digging now.
Brother.
You heard Gregory Raymond confess to the murder of his brother?
Well, all right, Lieutenant Benedict. We're sure glad it's over. These pickaxes are giving us blisters.
They heard us.
Yes, Mr. Raymond. Now you're under arrest for murder.
Under arrest? But that is impossible.
I'm afraid it is. You see, I'm Lieutenant Benedict of the Homicide Squad. You're not dead. You're very much alive.
No, I can't be. You're lying.
I'm afraid we played a little trick on you. Out here in Hollywood, we have some very good actors, and, well, you see, your nephew arranged the whole thing with actors, wax figures, and coffins, and weird atmosphere to see if we couldn't get a confession out of you.
No, I don't believe you.
He figured you had such a one-track mind on the subject of death. When you knocked yourself unconscious, he decided to try and convince you you'd killed yourself.
No.
Looks as though he succeeded better than we'd hoped. Now, will you come quietly, Mr. Raymond?
No. You can't arrest me. You can't arrest a dead man. And I'm dead. I know I am. I died last night.
This is the mysterious traveler again. Oh, you want to know whether Gregory really was dead or not? Well, it became a matter of some dispute. The doctors said he was alive, and he insisted he was dead. They argued back and forth, and neither side could convince the other. You know how it is when neither side will give in. To this day, nobody has convinced Gregory that he's really alive. It's probably the strangest punishment a man ever suffered. Which brings me to my story for next week, SOS. It's about three men who find themselves in the most dreadful predicament any man has... Oh, you have to get off here. I'm sorry. I'm sure we'll meet again. I take this same train every week at this same time.
You have just heard The Mysterious Traveler, played by Maurice Tarplin. Others in our cast were Brett Morrison, Eric Dressler, Bryna Rayburn, and Jack Curtis. All characters in this story were fictitious, and any resemblance to the names of actual persons was purely coincidental. Original music played by Milton Kay. Grayson Enlow speaking. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
As I was suggesting earlier, well, some things are not quite so permanent as they may seem at first. But enough about me. Are you comfortable? I certainly hope you are. I try my best with what little I have in these 5 feet thick stone walls to make a home of sorts, where you can warm up and then get chilled to the bone. But you know what they say, when you make a plan, well, it often reminds you that death laughs last.
Signal, the new gasoline you can prove is superior. The Signal Oil Company and your neighborhood bring you another curious story by The Whistler. Tonight, death laughs last. I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. Clint Garvey had never been the same after the death of Eddie Lamar. Eddie was his closest friend. They'd gone to school together, come up from the streets into the big time side by side. Their partnership had been a profitable one. Eddie had plenty of money. There were no domestic troubles. His health was good. And Clint had always seemed puzzled as to why a man like Eddie would commit suicide. It just wasn't in the cards. Still, no matter how much pressure Clint put on the police department, their answer was always the same.
You forget it, Garvey? It was suicide. The coroner says so, the police surgeon says so, and I say so.
You could still be wrong.
Oh, look. It's been a year now. 1 year this month since we went on the case. We've gone into every angle. We know Lamar's past like a book. The records fill 2 file drawers down at the bureau. And everything we've got says it's suicide. Why won't you forget it?
Because I knew Eddie Lamar better than all of you, and I know he wasn't the kind of a guy who bumped himself off. That's why.
What do you know about the inside of his mind? We got a million cases just like it. Guy comes home happy, kisses his wife, not a care in the world, bingo, puts himself away.
Not Eddie. You're off the beam, Sergeant.
I'm sorry, Clint. We're closing the case for keeps this time. There's nothing more we can do.
Ever made a mistake, Sergeant?
Not very many. Check the record. This department is a pretty high batting average, Clint. There hasn't been a single unsolved murder on the books for the past 18 months.
Oh, come on, Sergeant. You're not trying to tell me that
Just check the record. It's all there in black and white. Well, I better get going. Due at the desk in 20 minutes. I'm sorry, Garvey. You're a smart boy in your own line. But you better let us make the decision when it comes to murder. It's our business. So long.
So long. The boobs. The poor, dumb boobs. Oh, what I'd give to tell them off.
Yes, Clint. If there were only a way you could tell them off, show them what blundering saps they are. It was a perfect crime, wasn't it? So perfect that for the past year you've had a wonderful time playing with them, watching them stumble, goading them on, almost daring them to discover how Eddie Lamar really died. Yes, Clint, it was a new kind of sport, full of thrills and danger. But you knew you were safe, because it was so perfect. No loopholes, no loose ends. You saw to that when you killed him. How you'd love to tell the public the real story of Eddie Lamar and then lean back and laugh with the rest of them while Chief Bradshaw and his clowns crawled into their holes. But that's the trouble with a perfect crime, isn't it? You can't tell anybody. You've just got to sit back and smile and boil a little inside. And then, one Saturday night on the highway north of San Diego, your lights pick up a hitchhiker at the edge of the road.
Where to, buddy?
Stick 'em up.
Hey, wait a minute, pal. You don't know...
You heard what I said. Stick 'em up.
Okay.
Now, get out of the car.
He took everything, your watch, your ring, all your money, except that $100 bill you always carry in your right shoe. Left you on foot 10 miles from Chalmers Cove, the nearest town. Nothing to do but wait for morning in a haystack near the highway. You were boiling mad, weren't you, Clint? Didn't feel much like talking when that breezy truck driver picked you up the next morning.
But I'm always glad to give a guy a lift. Against company rules, of course, but, well, you know, it gets darn lonesome pushing one of these six-wheelers all day. Always manage to find a ride of nights, too. That's when you need a guy to talk to. Yeah, it keeps you from dropping off like that guy did last night.
Huh? What guy?
I just heard about it back at the station. Guy must have fell asleep at the wheel. Drove off a graded curve. Yeah, killed him dead. Car burned to cinders. Some guy from Frisco.
Mention his name?
Yeah, Garvey. Made a note in my mind without thinking. Garvey. That's gravy spelled backwards. See?
Wait a minute. Hold it. I think I'll go on to San Diego. Change my mind. You can let me off here at Chalmers Cove.
Yes, sir?
Got a room for me?
Yeah, I think so. I can give you $29. That'll be $4 with that.
That'll do. My name's Lawrence.
Sign the register, please.
Yeah. Okay. Now give me one of those newspapers, will you?
Here you are. The maid will be in to make up the room right away.
Tell her to skip it for a couple hours. I want to be alone. The body was burned beyond recognition, but police confirmed identification of Garvey through articles of jewelry discovered in the wreckage. The car, a 39 Buick Coupe, was purchased by the victim in San Francisco. I'm dead. What do you know? I'm dead. Say, clerk.
Yes, sir?
How does the mail run around here? I mean, tomorrow being a holiday.
It'll be picked up Tuesday morning at 9.
When was the last pickup on Saturday?
Let me see. Was it 5? Yeah, that's right. 5 o'clock Saturday afternoon.
I see.
Your mind's going a mile a minute, isn't it, Clint? A whole year of talking to yourself, of chuckling in private at the stupidity of Bradshaw and his homicide detail. And now it's laid right in your lap. You think it through carefully alone in your room. They can't execute a dead man. And as far as their records go, you were killed Saturday night. A confession letter would knock the props out from under Bradshaw, wouldn't it? A letter from a dead man telling the citizens what a bunch of clowns they've got in the police department. A letter mailed to Jerry Slade of the San Francisco Times-Star, Bradshaw's #1 enemy.
Beg your pardon, clerk.
Oh, yes, sir.
Where'd you say the mailbox is?
There's one down the road at the next corner. Right by the Signal Oil Station.
Thanks.
You can leave it here at the desk if you like.
No, I want to put this one in the box myself. It's kind of important.
And Jonathan Skinny Wainwright, the general who saw the stars and stripes fall down.
Morning, Mr. Lawrence. Checking out?
Checking out?
It's Tuesday. You said...
yeah, and I changed my mind. Think I'll hang around a while longer.
Changed your mind, huh?
Yes.
Any idea how long?
Can't tell. It all depends.
I see.
Years he spent as a prisoner of
Isn't
the
it
Japs.
that?
It's the greatest day
news,
of all
huh?
in the life of Skinny Wainwright.
Well,
Now, here's a late
that's
item
it.
from San Diego.
Better turn it off.
Police reveal a new development in the
Wait a
case
minute.
of the automobile which crashed on the highway north of San Diego late Saturday night. When they announced examination of the death of the charred victim, proved him to be not Clinton Garvey, but one Joseph Castro, an itinerant wanted in Salinas for robbery. It is believed that the car, registered to Garvey, had been stolen. Police are puzzled by the fact that Garvey has not yet appeared to report the theft and are checking on his whereabouts. And that's the news to this
What's the matter, Mr. Lawrence?
Your reporter
What
is
time is it?
Lyle Craig.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. The mailbox mail's picked up at 9.
Mailbox. Hey, what's the matter, Mr. Lawrence? Where are you going? There's something wrong with that guy. I bet he's changed his mind again.
Could you describe how an olive tastes to a friend who's never eaten one? It'd be a pretty tough job, wouldn't it? Because an olive is so different from any other food. And that's the same fix I'm in when I try to describe new Signal gasoline. This great new super fuel is so superior, you really have to try it to believe a gasoline can make such a difference in driving. But I can promise you this. With your very first tankful of new Signal gasoline, you'll see the difference. Yes, and feel it, and hear it, too. Here's what I mean. With new Signal gasoline in your car, when you touch the starter, you feel your motor spring instantly to life. When you step on the accelerator, you see your car step ahead with pickup that makes you proud. And even when your motor's working hard uphill, you hear it purr contentedly. Proof of Signal's higher anti-knock. What's more, because you'll be shifting less, and shifting wastes gasoline, you know. You'll enjoy more high-gear miles, actually go farther than ever with new Signal gasoline. No wonder there's been such a swing to Signal. No wonder so many folks are saying, I didn't realize how much pleasure driving could be till I tried new Signal gasoline. And now, back to the Whistler.
Well, Clint, the shoe's on the other foot now, isn't it? The laugh won't be as loud or as long as you'd hoped if that letter ever reaches San Francisco. Yes, if it gets there, you're a dead duck, and you know it as you race pell-mell down the side street in Chalmers Cove toward the mailbox you dropped it in last night. 9:05, the pickup's scheduled for 9 o'clock. Maybe the truck will be late, you keep telling yourself. Yes, it's pulled up at the box as you turn the corner.
Hey, wait a minute. Huh? What's wrong? Listen, this letter I mailed last night.
Yeah?
I don't want to mail it. I changed my mind. I got to get it back.
Where'd you mail it?
This box right here, last night.
Well, can't get it back against department regulations. Once she's in the box, she's our baby till we make delivery. Better take it up with the postmaster.
Well, listen, nobody will know about it. All you got to do
Sorry, Bud.
I tell you, I got to get it.
I can't.
Okay. Sorry, pal. I'm under the bushes. What do you keep your keys? Oh, here. Okay, check the box first. Empty. Oh, he's already got it in the truck. Yeah, 3 mail bags. Okay. Canceled. It's all incoming. Oh, maybe the others. Canceled. Incoming. Better be in this one. Oh, this is incoming, too. It's been picked up by another truck. Wait a minute. The post office. Yeah. The Los Angeles post office. I still got a chance.
Just a minute now. What was that again, ma'am? You say you left a request at home?
He's writing me each week for 6 weeks, wanting always 1 can mixed nut.
Yeah, but you gotta have the letter with you on all overseas packages.
Pardon me, Chief. There's something I want to ask.
Yeah, wait your turn, will you, pal? What was that, lady?
Well, it'll only take a second. I just want to
said wait your turn. Now, lady?
1 package mixed nut I'm sending in weekly to Okinawa Island.
Yeah, I know. But you can't send a package that size without a written request.
It's home, I'm telling you. Today my husband is
Chief, you
saying
gotta
that-
tell me Say, what's eating you? Take your time, will you? Now, look, lady. Who'd you give the nuts to here at the counter last time?
Over there, him.
Oh. Hey, Kelly. Hey. He's on the phone. Wait a minute. You be through.
Yeah? What do you know? Well, just a minute. What's the matter, Ed?
This woman here wants to send a package overseas. Says you took one from her every week. You left a request at home, she says.
Oh, yeah, she's okay. Go ahead, take it.
Okay. Okay, lady. You can see it'll be 27 cents.
Thank you. Next time I bring the letter.
Right. Now, what can I do for you, pal?
Listen, I sent an airmail letter this morning from Chalmers Cove to San Francisco. What plane will be on?
What time did you mail it?
It was picked up at 9, maybe a little before.
I'll be on flight 6 out of Burbank. Leaves at noon.
Thanks a lot. Oh, what do you know about that, Ed?
What?
I had a mail robbery down the line this morning.
Yeah? Where?
Chalmers Cove.
Chalmers Cove? Hey, wait a minute. Now, where'd that guy go to?
Oh, what's the matter?
Take the window, Kelly. I got a phone call to make.
11 o'clock, Clint. 1 hour to make that plane, and you haven't a chance without a reservation. Unless, yes, you walk into a phone booth in a drugstore.
There's a chance it might work. I gotta take it. Hello, Pacific Airlines. This is the Army Priority Board. A civilian passenger for San Francisco will arrive at the airport in a half hour. J.G. Eastlake. Yeah. Give him a 2 priority on Flight 6 at noon. Right. Thank you.
Passengers Noble, Gray, and Hackett on Flight 10 to Las Vegas. Please report to reservation desk. Flight 8 to Phoenix,
All right,
El
Mr.
Paso,
Stark.
and Eastern
Baggage
Point.
checked at 42 pounds. Priority 3.
Pardon me, clerk.
Just a moment, sir. Be right with you. That's Flight 10 to San Francisco. Change for the Reno plane at midnight tonight. There you are. What can I do for you?
I want to leave on Flight 6 to San Francisco.
I see. Your name?
My name is...
Excuse me just a minute. You're Miss Gregg.
Yes.
I'm Reynolds.
Oh, yes. How do you do, Mr. Reynolds?
Has he checked in yet?
No, he called here about half hour ago. Naturally, we confirm all calls from the priority board by calling back. They've never heard of him.
I see. Well, I'll be in the lobby here. All you have to do is give me the eye.
Right. Thanks, Mr. Reynolds. What was that name again?
Name is Vickers. Howard Vickers.
You say you're on Flight 6?
I'm trying to make it. I don't have a priority.
Oh, I see. Well, there may be a cancellation, of course. Will you wait here in the lobby? Take off in 15 minutes.
Yes, I'll wait.
You'll have a pretty fair chance. As it happens, we're running 2 sections on Flight 6.
2 sections?
Yes. That's a break for you, isn't it?
Yeah. Quite a break.
Two sections, Clint, both of them carrying mail. You can see the trucks out there on the strip now, loading it on both planes. Even if you make it now, you've only got a 50-50 chance. The first plane takes off at noon. Finally, at 9 minutes past 12.
Mr. Howard Vickers, please report to reservation desk. We have your reservation on Flight 6, second section. Mr. Vickers, please.
If you knew how to pray, Clint, you'd be praying now. Praying that the letter that means life or death to you is in one of the sacks you saw them load into the tail compartment of the plane you're riding on. Yes, and that you can follow it from the airport in San Francisco, tail the postman who takes it to the office of the Times-Star. But if it's on the first plane, Clint, if it's delivered before you arrive, you're just as dead as if you'd stayed in Chalmers Cove and waited for them to come and get you. You need a break, Clint, a good, healthy break. Then at 1:30.
Fasten safety belts, please. There's nothing to worry about. Fasten safety belts. Fasten safety belts, please. We're going to land. There's absolutely no danger. We've simply run into a storm and we're landing until it blows over.
But where are we?
We just passed over the Salinas. It may be necessary to spend the night here. A company limousine will pick you up and take you to a hotel. Just relax. We're landing now.
Stewardess.
Yes, sir?
What about the worst section up ahead?
Well, I couldn't say, sir. They may be through the storm.
They'll arrive in San Francisco before we do?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll try to find out for you later.
This is an emergency field. There's a shelter down to your right. This way, please.
What's the matter, sir?
Why, I don't know.
You'd better come along, sir.
I don't feel well, Stewart.
It was a pretty bumpy landing. You'll feel better when you get your feet on the ground.
Is everybody gone?
Yes.
Good.
Well, what are you...
Never mind. Just do what I tell you and you'll be okay. Get out the keys.
But I
Don't tell
don't...
me you haven't got them. They're in your shoulder bag.
All right.
That's it. All right, now open up that tail
But
compartment.
I have no right
Listen, sister, I'd hate to drill you. I don't want to play games. See, now get back there and open it up.
All right, all right. There you are.
Packages.
Well, what did you expect?
Well, where's the mail? Letters.
There isn't any. It's all express.
Don't hand me that. There's got to be letters.
There are. On the other plane.
Give me those keys. Now get in that compartment. Hurry up.
You're pretty panicky, aren't you, Clint? There's no way out of it now. For once, you don't know what to do. And just as you're about ready to give up...
A train. If I can make that train.
It's a quarter-mile along the edge of the field to the tracks. A car is pulled up on the highway at the grade crossing. That's a better idea, isn't it, Clint? A car.
Hey! Hey, you! Hey!
Yeah? What's up?
Wait a minute, will you? Wait a minute!
Sure. What's the matter, mister? Had a wet, ain't you?
Never mind that. Get out.
What you talking about?
Get out or I'll blow your head off. Hurry up.
Oh, yeah, sure. I didn't see
All
that.
right, beat it.
Yeah, mister, sure, I'm going. I'm pulling.
You've still got a chance, Clint. The other plane's delayed. Must have been. It's a big storm. Covers all the Central California coast. You hit Watsonville at dusk. Take a chance on the shortcut to Los Gatos. You're almost there when...
Bridge washed out. I gotta turn back.
Back to the junction. Optos, Soquel, Santa Cruz, Ben Lomond.
Sorry, Bud. There's a slide on the pass up ahead. There'll be a 2-hour wait at least.
2 hours. 10 o'clock now. It'll be midnight before you get across the mountains. You can't think of anything but that other plane. If it were delayed long enough, the delivery would be held over until morning. That's the one you're counting on, isn't it, Clint? Then finally, at 4 a.m, you're there. You leave the car on 3rd Street and take a taxi the rest of the way to the Time Star building on Mission Street. There's a one-armed coffee joint across the way where you can telephone.
Pacific Airlines.
Listen, I want some information.
Yes, sir.
About Flight 6.
What's your destination, please?
Incoming Flight 6, yesterday from Los Angeles.
What did you want to know, sir?
Did it arrive here?
Well, Flight 6 from Los Angeles yesterday was in 2 sections.
Yes, I know it was in 2 sections. One was grounded north of Salinas. I want to know about the other one, the first one.
Just a moment, please. What is the reason for your call, sir?
Does there have to be a reason?
I'm sorry, sir. Is there someone aboard the
I'm
plane?
calling from the San Francisco Time Star. There's a very important airmail later aboard the first section of Flight 6 addressed to my office, and I want to know whether it'll arrive this morning. Does that satisfy you?
Just a moment, sir. The first section of Flight 6 arrived an hour ago. Your letter should be in the 8 o'clock delivery.
Thanks.
3 hours to go. 3 miles of pacing up and down Montgomery Street, over to Kearney, up Market to 7th, and back again. 5 cups of coffee. You're going on your nerve, Clint. Your hands are shaking so you can hardly light a cigarette. Then at 5 minutes of 8, a mail truck drives up to the rear entrance of the Time Star building. And you're ready for it, waiting on the platform.
Hello there. Is that our mail?
This is for the Time Star, if that's what you mean.
Great. Everything here?
Yeah, it's all in that sack.
Well, I'll take it up. Save your trip.
Well, thanks a lot.
Hey, better take her by the cord here. Okay.
It's heavier than it looks.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
So long. Oh, wait, can I... Phone booth, yeah.
Well.
What?
What would you be taking that mailbag into a phone booth for, Mr. Garvey?
Wait for me. I'll let
Give
you
me it. Thanks. 38 caliber, professional model. You know how to use it, too. I'm Reynolds, FBI. Saw you yesterday at the Los Angeles airport, right?
What's the gimmick?
Charges? Well, let me see. There are 2 assault charges, 2 mail robbery counts, a car theft, and defrauding an innkeeper. You didn't pay your bill at the Chalmers Cove Hotel, you know. Of course, I'm mainly interested in this mail business, just like you are. You gonna tell me why?
You seen an lot of answers? Suppose you tell me.
You knew one answer you weren't supposed to know, Garvey. You were the only citizen in San Francisco outside the Pacific Airlines organization who knew the second flight of Flight 6 was grounded at Salinas yesterday. You know it doesn't take much fooling with mailbags to get a lot of publicity. We checked you from that affair you pulled yesterday at Chalmers Cove right through to the call you made to the airline a little while ago. I was down there when it came in. Now, suppose you just walk along far enough in front of me to keep things friendly. We'll take care of the mail.
The Whistler will return with the strange ending to tonight's story in just a moment. Meantime, a word about two important items that have been making news recently. One, the atom. And two, new signal gasoline. No, I'm not going to tell you there's atomic power in new signal gasoline. But recent developments in atoms actually did make possible this great new motor fuel. And I'll tell you what I mean. You see, science has long known that gasoline is composed of molecules, and each molecule is an arrangement of atoms. The way those atoms are arranged determines just how much power you get from the gasoline. In old-style gasolines, the molecules were left just as nature made them. But recently, certain chemists found out how to take gasoline molecules apart, then rearrange the atoms in an entirely new way. The result is new signal. The new gasoline you can prove is superior. Not just a pre-war quality motor fuel. Not just old-style gasoline improved. But an entirely new type, super fuel, with performance so immediately apparent, you feel it, see it, hear it. Yes, with new signal in your tank, you actually feel your car get young again. And the easy way to prove it? Just drive into one of the friendly stations displaying Signal's familiar yellow and black circle sign. And say, fill her up with new Signal gasoline. Now, back to the Whistler.
Well, Clint, you have a lot of time to think it over in your cell at the city jail during the next week. It was bad enough to be picked up just as you got to the payoff with a letter practically in your hand. But worse than that is the fact that you were outsmarted. That you're going to be on the receiving end of that horse laugh, as you call it. That's why you're puzzled as the days go by and there's no mention of the letter. Nothing of Eddie Lamar and the murder that used to be perfect. Then, 10 days afterwards, Reynolds walks into your cell block.
Hello, Clint.
Oh.
We got it.
What?
The letter.
Took you long enough.
Yeah. Slow service.
Why you been holding it?
We haven't.
Oh, wait a minute.
It wasn't in the sack, Clint.
Where was it?
Back at Chalmers Cove, a hotel.
What?
You're a little behind the times, Clint. The airmail rate is 8 cents, not 6.
Well, now that we're both sufficiently chilled, I'll put another log on the fire and one more kettle of hot, steaming tea to make sure that we're ready for just one more. I feel like I can handle it. How about you? Oh, what's that? Oh, no. Just relax. Here, this is my favorite blanket. I've had it since before. Now, get yourself in the mode of listening, because right now, I'm about to take you somewhere you may have never been before. Maybe I haven't either. As we go on the last trip.
And now, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. When a fond husband leaves on an overseas business trip, his loving wife is apt to slip a remembrance gift into his suitcase, as our heroine Myra does in a story by Ralph Bell and Eugene Francis called The Last Trip.
Here, Ted. Over here.
Hi, Myra.
Oh, it's about time.
Yeah, sorry, I'm late, baby.
What the devil happened? I'm going out of my mind waiting in this horrid cafeteria.
Easy, easy, baby. Took me a little longer than I figured to rig up our little surprise package. Then I got stuck in a cab. Traffic is murder.
Yeah, that's another thing. What makes you think they're going to let planes take off in this weather?
Relax, will you? I called the airport just before I left my apartment. All overseas flights are leaving as scheduled. It's only a little missed. Here's the package. Better get moving before Harry gets home.
He's home already.
What? You sure?
I just phoned. He got in 5 minutes ago and started to pack. Now, how am I supposed to get this into his suitcase without his noticing, huh?
I don't have to tell you how. He's your husband. You've never had trouble handling him up to now. Distract him somehow. Then slip the package into the suitcase, close it, and see that it stays closed till he leaves with it.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Not going to be that simple.
Sure it is. You can do it, Myra. Look, you still want to go on living with him? I'll tell you right now, I'll just have to fade out of the picture.
You mean you'd stop seeing me?
I'd leave town, that's all.
All right. Give it to me.
Good girl. Now, look, you don't have to be nervous about handling it. It won't go off till it's time.
Ted, are you sure it'll work?
It'll work, Myra, I guarantee it. At 5 p.m., when it explodes, his plane will be well over the ocean. Now, you better get going. Phone me at my apartment after he leaves, and good luck, sweetheart.
Is that you, Myra?
Yes, Harry. Have you packed yet, dear?
Almost there. I'll do the rest after I finish shaving.
Oh, I'll do it, Harry. I'd have done it before, but I was delayed shopping.
What'd you buy? Anything interesting?
Oh, nothing really.
What's in that package?
Huh?
The package you're holding.
This, just some shoes.
Oh, really? How'd they look? You know, you have such pretty feet, darling. Put them on, let me see.
Oh, Harry, there's no time. Now, where's your suitcase?
It's on the bed, dear.
What do you want me to put in?
What? Speak up, dear. I can't hear with this thing on.
I said, what do you want me to put in?
Oh, just some handkerchiefs and socks. I've packed everything else.
All right, dear. Oh, fool. What color socks, dear?
I'm wearing the gray suit. Would blue be all right?
I think so, dear. Pot.
What, dear?
How many pair?
Well, just enough for 3 days, dear. And don't forget the handkerchiefs.
No, I'll put them right under your shirts. And your surprise package and everything else, you old goat.
What, dear?
I said the handkerchiefs are under your shirts, darling.
Oh, thank you, dear.
How to get this closed.
Oh, golly. Well, I'll be glad when this trip is over.
So will I, dear. Oh, darn.
Oh, don't bother with the suitcase, dear. I'll close it.
All right.
You know, I often think what my life was like before I met you. Years spent just grubbing for money, and who was there to spend it on? Here I was over 50, and I hadn't really lived. A meaningless existence. And then, 2 years ago, Providence was merciful. You came into my life. You gave me back my youth, Myra. You know that?
Oh, Harry.
Oh. Say, what's in here? Did I pack too much?
No. No, let's put our weight on it together.
Well, I could take some things out.
No, come on, together. Ready? Now, push down.
Oh, my. That'll never close. There's too much in here. I guess I'll have to take some things out.
Oh, Harry.
Oh, it won't take a minute. Myra, your package. What's it doing in my suitcase?
Oh, the package. Well, Harry, darling, it was to be a surprise.
A surprise?
Yeah, for your birthday.
My birth? But Myra...
It's a gift for you. I didn't want you to see it until you unpacked.
Oh, what a pity.
Now you've spoiled everything.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I didn't mean to.
Well, you put it right back and don't open it till you arrive. Then it'll still be a surprise. Promise?
Oh, I promise. You're so sweet, so thoughtful. Thank you, darling.
Now hurry. You haven't much time.
Yes, dear. Now, suppose I take out these slippers of mine. That ought to make room for the package. There. Now it'll close easy. Well, I better lock it, too. A lot of petty thievery going on lately. Can't be too careful. Oh, there we are. It's all set. See me to the door.
Well, of course, dear. Now hurry, darling. You'll be late.
All right. I'll cable you as soon as I land.
Yeah.
Give me a kiss.
Now, goodbye, darling, and take care of yourself.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Goodbye.
Man, I don't... Hello, Ted. Yes, he's gone. He managed it, but he nearly drove me right out of my mind. What do you mean, take it easy? You don't know what I've been through. Yes? Who is it?
It's me. Open up.
Dad, what are you doing here? I told you to stay away till it's all over. It's too risky.
You sounded almost hysterical, baby. Thought I'd better come over and stay with you till you calm down.
I am calmed down.
Well, I'll stick around anyway till we get the news about the plane. As soon as we hear you're a widow, I'll take off.
Suppose somebody decides to drop in.
So I'll use the fire escape in the bedroom like I've done before. How about a drink?
I've had one.
Oh, have another. Settle your nerves.
When will we know?
Will you stop fretting? The explosion will happen at 5 on the nose. Radio will probably flash the news later this evening.
Then what?
Oh, Myra, we've been over this a dozen times. We sit tight till the airline calls. Then you go into your act. The shocked and bereft widow.
Yeah.
Only you'll have to be convincing.
Oh, that won't be easy. It'll be such a relief to know I'm finally rid of him. One thing worries me, though.
Here's your drink. What worries you?
Suppose the plane's only damaged and it manages to turn back and land.
Not a chance. There's enough blast in that little package to knock over a house. You can imagine what it'll do to a plane 10,000 feet up. Come on. Drink up, Myra. Wait, a toast. To Harry, our benefactor. To his last trip. Let's turn on the radio, huh?
You know, I can't help feeling a little sorry for those other plane passengers.
Well, that's very humanitarian of you, Myra. But like I've always said, some must die so that others may live in clover. That's a basic fact of life.
You're very necessary to me, Ted. I mean emotionally.
Really? Why?
You're such an unadulterated heel, you make me feel almost respectable.
And you're such a charming hypocrite. You make me feel like an honest man. Almost. Oh, we're a dandy team.
And now, the late afternoon news. The weather's making headlines again today. The slight haze that's hung over the city for the past 2 days thickened late this afternoon and developed into heavy smog.
Hey, turn that up.
The smog has been caused by a heavy, congested, smoke-filled atmosphere that is imprisoned over the city by damp, immobile air. Meanwhile, all flights have been canceled at city airports, and motor traffic is moving at a snail's pace. Motorists are warned to drive with extreme caution. President Eisenhower held a press conference today.
Ted?
Yeah.
You suppose?
Go on. Say it.
Harry's flight, it's been canceled.
In just a moment, we will return for the second act of
Suspense. Bonjour, I am Jacques Leroy, expert on the stereophonic phonograph. I will now clear up this whole subject. S'il vous plaît, listen to ordinary stereo. A girl crossing the street. Eh bien, now on Columbia Stereo 1. Ah, that was a pretty girl crossing the street. Quelle différence! The fantastic Columbia Stereo 1 phonograph gives you all the realism and excitement of a live performance. What in a moment, mademoiselle. Oh la la. Oh, pardon. You see, only Columbia has exclusive stereo projection. Not just a few separated speakers, no, but multiple speakers that send interlocking circles of sound through every inch of a room. See the Columbia phonograph, man, tout de suite. Columbia Stereo 1 portable start at $39.95. Consoles from $129.95. Attendez, ma chérie! Wait for me!
Look at that haze, will you? It didn't seem so bad when I was on my way over here.
This plane didn't take off. Where do you suppose Harry is now?
I don't care where Harry is. Where's his suitcase? If it explodes while he's carrying it around, we're really in the soup. There'll be an investigation. It'll lead right back here.
Well, what do we do?
Wait a minute. Let me think.
This is a fine time to think, genius. Why didn't you think before?
Now, wait, Myra. The weather report said slight haze. The airline said they were operating a regular schedule. Nobody could figure they'd be smart.
Nobody could figure. You were smart enough to figure everything else. Why couldn't you figure this might happen?
All right, I didn't. Now, will you shut up for a minute? Wait. Maybe we're jumping to conclusions. We're not sure his plane was grounded.
So how do we find out?
Phone the airport. Come on, answer. Hello. Can you tell me if Flight 377 took off on schedule? Yeah, I'll hold on. Hello, what? Oh, thank you. You see, we panicked over nothing. Plane took off 10 minutes late, but it took off.
Oh, what a relief. I'm sorry, Ted.
That's all right, baby. For a moment there, it felt like the whole world was falling in on us. Say, I could use another drink. You?
Yeah.
Hey, who can that be?
I don't know. Where you going?
The bedroom. I'll wait out on the fire escape till you get rid of whoever it is.
Close the door.
Okay.
Coming. Who is it?
It's me, dear.
Harry.
Open up there.
Harry. What happened? Why aren't you on that plane?
Myra, you won't believe it. Wait until you hear. Close the door, dear.
Harry, for heaven's sakes, what happened?
Well, my cab got stuck in an awful traffic jam, and the fog or the smog or whatever it is kept getting heavier every minute. Traffic was just crawling. And finally it occurred to me that even if the cab got me to the airport on time, all flights would probably be canceled. So...
But your plane took off.
Oh, did? Well, how do you know?
Well, I called the airport.
Oh, now how do you like that? I probably could have made it after all.
Where you been all this time?
I went back to the office, sent a cable that I'd be a day late.
You left your suitcase in the office?
What?
Your suitcase. Did you leave it in your office?
Well, no, of course not.
Well, where is it?
Why... Isn't that foolish of me? I left it outside the door. I'd better bring it in. Here we are. I'll just leave it in the corner here. There's no point in unpacking. I'll be going first thing tomorrow.
What time is it?
Let me see. It's 4:45. More or less.
Well, what do you mean, more or less?
My watch may be a little slow.
Look, Harry, let's go out to dinner tonight, huh?
Well, it's not very pleasant outside.
Well, I don't care. I just don't feel like cooking in tonight. Let's eat early right now and go to a movie or something, huh?
Well, if you really want
Yeah,
to.
I'll go fix my face. Why don't you mix a drink for us while I get ready?
All right.
There's soda in the kitchen. I'll be ready in a minute.
Myra!
What?
Put down that suitcase.
Well, why? I'm taking the bedroom. It clutters up the room here.
For heaven's sake, you'll strain yourself. That's too heavy for you. Here, give me
No, I can manage. Now, don't fuss, Harry. Make the drink, huh?
Well, all right.
But if you strain yourself, Myra...
It's all right, Harry's in the kitchen. Get in here. I've got the suitcase.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
What do I want you to do? Take the bomb out and get it out of here.
Yeah, okay.
Harry, you've got less than 15 minutes before it goes off.
I know. Oh, great.
What's the matter?
It's locked. Where's the key?
Harry's got it.
I'll have to break the lock then.
How'll I explain that? No, wait. I've got a better idea.
What?
Take the suitcase. Get rid of it in the river. It's only a block away. You'll have time.
Yeah, but how can I take it down
All
to the...
right. Hit me.
What?
Yeah, hit me in the face. Then take the suitcase. I'll wait till you get down the fire escape, then I'll call for help. I'll tell Harry there was a thief, that he knocked me unconscious before I could scream.
Yeah, but Myra...
Don't argue. Do as I say.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Hard now. Hard enough to leave a mark. It's got to be convincing. Go on.
All right. Okay, Myra. I'll be in touch.
In just a moment, we will return for the concluding act of Suspense.
Meet star Stuart Irwin.
Nothing's worse for an actor than a nasty cold. To feel better quickly, I take wonderful 4-way cold tablets. The fast way to relieve cold distress.
Right. Tests of all the leading cold tablets proved 4-way fastest acting. 4-way starts in minutes to relieve muscular pains, headache, reduce fever, calm upset stomach, also overcomes irregularity.
Take my advice. For your next cold, take 4-way cold tablets. The fast way to relieve those cold miseries.
4-way, only 29 cents.
Our program will continue in a moment after a word about another fine product of Grove Laboratories. To get rid of embarrassing dandruff in 3 minutes, change to Fitch Dandruff Remover Shampoo. 3 minutes with Fitch regularly is guaranteed to keep unsightly dandruff away forever. Apply Fitch before wetting hair, rub in 1 minute. Add water, lather 1 minute, then rinse 1 minute. Every trace of dandruff goes down the drain. 3 minutes with Fitch and embarrassing dandruff's gone. At the same time, Fitch can brighten hair up to 35%. Get Fitch Dandruff Remover Shampoo today.
Help! Help! Harry, help! Where is the old fool? Harry!
Myra, what is
Oh,
it?
Harry.
What happened? Oh, here, let me help you up. Look at your face. What on
A
earth...
man, he must have come in from the fire escape. He struck me before I could scream.
Good Lord.
I saw him take his suitcase before I passed out.
Oh, I better call the police. Are you all right? Shall I call a doctor?
No, it's just a bruise.
Well, you better lie down. I'll be right back. Hello, operator. I want to report a robbery. Hurry, please. Now, Myra, you should lie down.
I'm all right, I tell you.
Oh, now, who can that be?
I'll get it. Yeah, what is it?
Harry Jason's residence?
Yes?
Detective Sergeant Duran, 28th Precinct.
Oh, I was just calling you fellas.
Yeah? What about?
Well, a man just broke into our apartment from the fire escape. He struck my wife and got away with a suitcase. You better come in, officer.
Just a minute. Is this your suitcase, Mr. Jason?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, it is, Myra. Oh, it's definitely my suitcase, Sergeant. You see, there are my initials, H.J.
Uh-huh. Hey, Keene, bring him in here. Close the door. This the man who assaulted you, lady?
Right. I can't be sure. I didn't get a good look.
Can you identify him, Mr. Jason?
Well, no, Sergeant. I didn't see him at all. I was in the kitchen when it happened. What makes you think he's the one?
Somebody from across the way called to report there was a man lurking on your fire escape. We got here just as he was coming down, carrying your suitcase. He started to run, and we collared him.
Please, what time is it?
Time? Oh, it's about 5.
I mean exactly.
Exactly. I got 4 minutes to 5. Why?
Oh, no reason. I'm just confused. The shock.
Oh, sure. I understand. Now, if you folks will come down to the station and file charges.
Now?
Sure, I might as well get over with.
Well, why don't you all go ahead? I'll join you as soon as I make myself more presentable.
No, that's all right, ma'am. We'll wait for you. No hurry.
But I don't feel well. My face is...
Oh, yeah, it sure looks a mess. Meaning no offense, ma'am. Maybe you better bring her down later, Mr. Jason. Okay, you pick up the suitcase.
No.
What do you mean, no? You wanted it so bad you lugged it down the fire escape. Now you can lug it down to the station. Pick it up. Go on.
Wait. Listen to me. There's a time bomb in there. It's set to go off in less than 4 minutes. If we don't get away from here, we'll all be blown to pieces.
What are you, a comedian? Pick up that suitcase.
It's the truth, I tell you. You gotta believe me.
How do you know there's a bomb in there?
His wife put it there.
He's crazy, officer. I don't even know this man.
We were in it together. It was supposed to blow up on the plane. Now, open that suitcase. I'll defuse the bomb before it's too late. Will you hurry?
I don't understand. You mean there's actually a...
Relax, Mr. Jason. You know there's no bomb in there. He's pulling some kind of story.
I'm not, I swear it.
All right. I'll go along with the gag. We'll just sit here for 5 minutes and see if your bomb goes off. One thing I can't stand is a 2-bit crook that's a wise guy.
He's telling the truth. Harry, open it.
Myra.
Give him the key, Harry, quick.
Where's the key, Mr. Jason?
The key?
The key to the suitcase, have you got it?
Here.
Yeah, give me it. Where'd you put it, Myra?
Under his shirt.
Where is it?
There.
If you're referring to my birthday present, Myra, dear, you're quite right. It's not in my suitcase.
But...
You see, Myra, my dear, I was so touched this afternoon when for the first time in our whole married life, you remembered I had a birthday. In fact, it was the first birthday gift you'd ever given me. So on my way to the airport, I couldn't resist seeing what it was. Imagine my surprise when I recognized its somewhat lethal nature.
It wasn't my idea, Harry, honest.
At first, I was somewhat stunned. And then all your little maneuvers, your adroit little lies in the past began to fall into place. I took your gift to Sergeant Duran here, and then we drove over and waited outside the house until we saw your friend arrive. We evolved a little stratagem to get a confession from you both. And now that we have it, Sergeant, I think you'd better get him out of here.
Sure, Mr. Jason. Okay, let's go, you two.
Oh, Myra, one thing more. My birthday actually occurred last month. It's a pity you never remembered the date. Or rather, how lucky.
Suspense. You've been listening to The Last Trip, written for suspense by Ralph Bell and Eugene Francis. Heard in tonight's story were Ralph Bell, Connie Lemke, Eugene Francis, and Bob Dryden. Suspense is produced and directed by Paul Roberts.
Well, another fine late night of enjoying something older, darker. But now, I suppose, the sun will be coming up any time now. That's its right, I suppose, and you must return home. You must get yourself into your cozy bed, and I have to return to, well, wherever it is I come from. So please, be careful on your long journey home. But as you take your leave, as you journey down the cobblestone walkway, through the woods, past the brush, as the moonlight cuts through, blessing your hair as you make your way home. As you open that door, as you remember to lock it behind you, before you nod away on your soft pillow, take a moment and be thankful for what you have, and I'll be here when you come back.